Vena's Kitchen team. Today I wish to share with you my recipe of rajma or kidney beans. Creamy flavorful rajma with steaming hot jeera rice or plain rice is an absolute delight. It is comfort food for me and I'm sure you'll love it too. So let's not wait, let's start cooking. Welcome back friends. So let's start making our rajma. So here's our 500 grams of rajma. I had soaked the rajma for more than 10 hours. You could soak it overnight as well. Now I'll transfer my rajma to the cooker and add enough water and salt and keep it for cooking. I have poured water along with the rajma. The water level is about 1 inch above the rajma level. I'm going to add in salt, about 2 teaspoons. I've kept the rajma for cooking along with salt and water. When the whistle comes, I'll reduce the flame to minimum and cook it for about 8 to 10 minutes. It depends on your cooker. So if you are aware of the number of whistles, you can go by it. I reduce the flame once the whistle blows and then keep it for about 8 to maximum 10 minutes and the rajma would be done. These are the ingredients that we need for making the masala. I have taken here 3 medium to large onions, finely chopped. About 500 grams of tomatoes, pureed. I put it into the mixie and just blended it into a fine puree. 1 tablespoon of ginger, 1 tablespoon of garlic, about 2 teaspoons of Kashmiri red chili powder, 2 teaspoons of coriander powder, about 1 teaspoon of turmeric. I have taken here about 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds or jeera, about quarter teaspoon of ajwain or carom seeds, a small grating of nutmeg, 2 black cardamoms, 2 bay leaves. Here I have about 1.5 teaspoons of cumin powder or jeera powder and 1 teaspoon of garam masala, 3 green chilies and green coriander for garnishing. So now let's start making our masala for our rajma. I've kept the pot on the fire and it's hot. So I'll pour in about 2 teaspoons of oil and about a quarter spoon of ghee for the flavor. And first we will drop in the dry spices, dry whole spices, the bay leaves, the black cardamom. I'll allow it to release its flavor. Now the cumin seeds or the jeera and the ajwain. Give it a quick stir. Then the garlic, the ginger, once the raw smell of the ginger and the garlic disappears, we'll put in the onions and we have to saute the onions well to a nice golden brown color. Our onions have turned into a nice golden brown. So it's time now to put our dry spices. Before we add the tomatoes, we will put the dry spices and fry and then only put the tomatoes. So we're going to add in our Kashmiri chili powder, coriander powder and turmeric, the jeera powder and the garam masala. Give it a nice mix. Keep the fire on low. We do not want our masalas to burn. We just want the raw smell to go. It will take about 2 minutes on low heat for the masalas to cook. Now the masalas are cooked, we'll add the tomatoes. Give it a nice stir. After adding the tomatoes, we keep our fire on high and we'll cook our tomatoes till the oil separates. At this time, we'll put in our grating of nutmeg, a pinch of nutmeg. Now we'll close the pot and allow the tomatoes to cook. We keep stirring it. Yeah, the masala is coming together beautifully. The oil is beginning to separate. We'll fry it for some more time. Yeah, the water in our tomatoes have dried up and the oil has separated. At this point, I'll slit the green chilies and add to the masala. Give it a nice stir. Rajma again is a wonderful memory. Brings back nostalgic memories of childhood, of days in Delhi. Hot rajma with rice, rajma chawal is such a comfort food. At this point, I must dedicate this dish to one of our aunties in Delhi, a very close family friend, Ved uncle and auntie. Auntie's rajma, the taste of her rajma still remains so fresh in my memory. It was simply out of the world. आंटी, आपके जैसा तो कभी नहीं बना पाऊंगी. आपके हाथ का स्वाद ही कुछ और है. फिर भी कोशिश कर रही हूँ. Thank you, auntie. This is for you. We have sauteed the green chilies for about 2 minutes. We'll add in part of our coriander leaves. Give it a quick mix. And now we'll add our cooked rajma to the masala. Along with the water, we'll add the cooked rajma to the masala. Stir it gently. The fire should be on high. We'll bring the rajma to a boil and then reduce the flame and let the rajma simmer in the masala for about 10 to 15 minutes. A good 10 minutes would be fine. Check the consistency. If you find the rajma a little thick, we add a little more water. Because the rajma has to boil for a good 10 minutes on low flame for it to completely absorb all the masala, the flavors. We'll close our pot and allow the rajma to boil. Smells good. Our rajma has been simmering for about 5 minutes. I'll close it and leave it again on low fire for another 5 minutes. That's the secret of good rajma. Rajma has to simmer on slow fire in the masala. Don't try to hurry the rajma. It's a wonderful dish that will come out well. Let it take its time. So our rajma has been simmering for a good 12 minutes. 12 to 15 minutes would be fine. It's now nice and thick and it smells really good. So reserving some coriander for garnishing, I will put the remaining into the pot. Give it a mix and close the pot. Switch off the fire and leave it standing for about 5 minutes. So that's your delicious creamy masaledar rajma, which goes very well with jeera rice. So make it for your families and enjoy a wonderful lunch or dinner of rajma chawal. So let's start cooking.